Jesus Christ. Hopefully I don't get attacked actually. I'm not sure what the deal is. Because I'm slowly losing my mind. If you don't hear from me, I've died. Okay guys, so context for today. I am cycling 130 kilometers to a very remote town on a very remote road. Originally I thought it was 100 kilometers, but I double checked last time. It's actually 130, so that's fine. I haven't cycled really even like 10 or 20 kilometers before, so I'm jumping straight up to 130, and that's fine. So really just we're gonna send it or wing it and see how we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for the context. I have with me 3 liters of water in a Camelback. Camelback was a pain in the ass. I was trying to prepare it last night and it kept leaking, but I think that I fixed it. So hopefully I don't run out of water, because if I do, I'm kind of cooked, because I won't be anywhere to stop or get water. But that's also okay. And I have with me a peanut butter and jam sandwich and a couple of energy bars, which I think should be sufficient, hopefully. I'm also carrying like 30 kilograms of fat, so that should help. And a Red Bull. Can't forget the Red Bull. So there's that. And what else? I think that's it really. Camera equipment, and that's pretty much everything. Will I make it? I don't know. I hope so. I intend to be pretty determined about it. But objectively, it's going to be quite a challenge, I think. But that's okay. We can do it. I'm gassed already. I might turn back. Joking. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll make it. I kind of have to. I don't really have any other choice. But I think hopefully there should be a few cars that pass at least that will save me if I get stranded. Otherwise, I may get picked up and murdered by a serial killer. But better than dying from exhaustion, I think. So, silver lining. It's extremely cold, but I don't really have the ability to carry anything with me. Like gloves or a jacket. But I'm pretty confident it'll warm up. I'm not really too worried. But my hands are fucking freezing at the moment. How am I feeling? I guess a bit nervous, but not too nervous. I don't think I'll die or anything like that. It's unlikely. I just think it's going to be pretty physically grueling, I guess. But yeah, that's the fun of it. Why have I decided to do this? For a while now, I've been wanting to go on an adventure. I don't really know why specifically. I just thought it would be good for me or something that I wanted to do. Hey, and that's really the whole story, I guess. The other question I've been thinking about is, what makes an adventure? And the answer that I came up with is, an adventure is when something unexpected happens, or you do something without knowing what the outcome will be. So there's that. And I was thinking, I think adventure is probably one of the best things you can do, right? Because otherwise your life falls into a cycle of monotony, essentially. And adventure is also a good way to test your character. So that's why I figure we should go on an adventure. Another thing I was thinking is that adventure is probably the best form of medicine. Right now, there would be millions of people, many of whom probably in ostensibly very good circumstances, you know, millions of dollars at their disposal, luxurious, relaxing, content lives, but everyone knows you grow numb to that. And is there anything more stimulating or interesting than being on an adventure? So I was thinking adventure is almost like the best type of medicine, essentially. That's another take I've got, or I've been thinking about. The other cool thing about adventure is that if it's a planned adventure, before, let me take a drink. The other thing about adventure, if it's a planned adventure, is that before you even go, you already know it's going to be memorable or something cool. So, I mean, why not, right? So, I've been waiting for ages to do this trip. Yeah, I've been waiting for ages to do this trip. The last few weeks it's been wet, or I've had mechanical issues. So, yeah. How am I feeling so far? Low key, a bit tired already, to be honest, but I might actually fucking downshift. There we go. Problem with downshifting, as soon as you get down a gear, you feel like you're going nowhere and your legs are spinning out. But the higher gear, you're moving, but you're like, fuck, if I could take like 5% off this, I would just be chilling. But that's okay. So I think we're gonna ride 130 kilometers in the highest gear. Well, that's also okay. Anyway, how am I feeling? Pretty tired, not gonna lie, already. Which is pretty funny, but all part of the story. And thankfully I have you guys to complain to so I don't go insane, which is good. Could have went around me, but that's okay. To me, it's always been intuitively apparent that you can just like pass people wide when you're driving cars, but I don't know, I guess some people just don't get that. So this particular stretch, there is a path, like a dirt road that goes around this road and over this bridge, but I'm really worried it's going to have goat heads or bindies in it, and I'm going to pop a flat so soon into the journey, so I'm just going to wing it and see if I can get over this bridge without being in a collision. Yeah, I mean, I've had times when I've been working on my bike and gone out to the backyard and literally got a flat within like 5 seconds, literally. So, maintenance wise or mechanically, there's a truck there. I'm not sure. I think it'll be okay as long as I don't get flat. The rest of the bike I've done exhaustive maintenance on to prepare for this journey. I might try to get over this bridge as quickly as possible for safety reasons, uphill, and then we'll relax our pace again, but it's a relatively narrow bridge, so I'd like to get over it pretty quickly. Fuck, my legs are like jelly. Actually, not too bad. It's a pretty good wide loan. Never mind. And a nice view as well. Fuck. My legs are low-key cooked already. This is the part I was thinking about maybe, but even now the shoulder seems pretty good. I can hear a car coming up. This may be my recorded death. That was better. As a pass. I would still go like all the way around personally. I don't know why we wouldn't, but I'm not complaining, just interesting phenomenon or conversation to think about. Fuck ton of caravans pulled up. It might be a convoy. I am pretty uncomfortable as well, to be honest, with all my weight through the seat. Probably should have wore like padded shorts or something, but that's also okay. This shoulder's kind of cooked, so I might sprint across it for safety. Okay, we're sprinting. Fucking hell. There's the track down there. You can see why it's a bit sketchy. Okay. That took a bit of energy, but we're not dead, which is good. Okay, now we enter remote roads for the next, geez, I don't want to think, maybe might have done like 5 kilometers just then, so maybe the next 120 kilometers or so, but that's okay. We're just gonna wing it. I do have these alternate grips as well, which I think will be pretty nice to help prevent hand fatigue and whatnot. I might stop every, I don't know, maybe 20 kilometers. Seems reasonable. I mean, I've walked 5 kilometers, I run 5 kilometers. It's a very long way, but on a bike it can't be that bad. So if we think about just having to do 25 kilometer stretches, probably not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Anyway, I might pause here and give you an update in like 5 or 10 kilometers, then we'll talk some more rubbish basically. Righto, peace. If you don't see me again, I've died. Okay, so the good, the bad, and the ugly. Me being the ugly. Actually feeling pretty optimistic so far. I mean, I've settled into a nice rhythm. I don't feel that physically fatigued anymore. I'm extremely numb. I can't feel my feet or my hands or anything really, but I think that's the cold, because it was about 5 degrees when I left and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, but I'm hoping it should start warming up soon. But yeah, physically and mentally I feel good. I've got like the nervous energy out of the way. Yeah, I think it'll just be a grind now. Early days, obviously. Another positive and negative is I've been past by maybe 5 cars, which means that if something happens, I should be able to hitch a ride, hopefully. But the flip side of that is that the road is pretty slim, so it's a bit sketchy being passed. I'll try to get footage of being passed later. I kind of want to leave my camera on the whole time, but I don't want to drain battery and stuff, so I think we're looking at like 5 hours or so, but anyway. Overall, can't complain. Feeling pretty positive and optimistic, I think. The only other issue I'm trying to deal with is that my seat, I think, gets more far forward. But I don't want to ruin my biomechanics either. So I'm like, fuck, do I move my seat forward or just leave it with what my body's comfortable with? I think I might risk it and move it forward, to be honest. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to have children. Okay, and yeah, I'm really waiting for some feeling to come back to my body as well, which would be nice. But other than that, legitimately feeling pretty solid, I think, funnily enough. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, fuck. My knees are a bit seized up, just from the cold. Alrighty. Hopefully this multi-tool has enough leverage to help me pop this seat forward through these bolts. Ugh. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, fuck me. Let's just move it in the middle. There we go. Kind of concerning that that other bolt wasn't holding it all, but anyway. We are winging it, I would say, which is fine. Let's just fucking do it in the middle, I think. And if the middle is that much of an issue, we will just fucking play with it again in like another 10-20 kilometers. Righty tidy. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Alrighty, I think, oh my fucking god, I'm so stiff. I think we'll just start pedaling in basically. I might talk a bit more for you guys. Something to do, keep my mind occupied. Physically, yeah, feeling pretty good, to be honest. I dare say I'll make it, but very early days. Alrighty, what do we have here? This goes through here. This goes through here. I know I'm using my breath, steaming up. Okay. This goes through here. And this goes here. It's not going anywhere. Get some gator into us and we're good to go. It is a very beautiful day as well. Thank the Lord. Let's check the tyres. No flats. No, out of the rock. This one. Oh, there's the rock. Oh, okay. Let's look at some talking points as well. Okay, off we go. Where we land. Nobody knows. Okay, so I think an interesting talking point now is going to be how did I get into bicycles recently? And yeah, let's start there. So, oh fuck, let's pick up some speed and get going. Woohoo! Look at this road, beautiful. You can see it's not the widest. It might be getting a bit nicer now, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Not the widest road in the world, but that's fun. So, beautiful day, feeling pretty good now. I think that fucking seat adjustment is going a bit better for me as well. Okay, so how did I get into bicycles recently? Well, I tend to cycle through a lot of hobbies, and I thought cycling would be pretty sick. Not like, you know, road cycling, but just general cycling for fun. And so I bought this bike online. It was like $500, and understandably, as you can imagine, it was pretty mediocre. But one day I had taken it for a ride, and I was standing up on it, full sprint, down the main street, and I heard this like fucking horrible crunchy noise coming from the derailleur and the chain. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I actually heard and I just kept pedaling as well, which is really dumb of me. Anyway, next thing I know, at the top of my pedal stroke, literally going full speed, the derailleur just completely snapped. I'm assuming the chain got caught in the assembly. And there's a car coming. This will give you an idea of getting past on this road. Oh, is it coming? Sometimes I really build up the anticipation and slow down so much, and it's like just past me or spazzing me out. But this person's being very, very considerate, I assume. They may even go the whole way around me, which would be very nice. That was real nice of them. Very, very nice. They're probably also thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anyway, so yeah, top of my pedal stroke, everything came apart, and I completely ate shit. I came off the seat, and I'm pretty sure I was riding the fucking top frame bar, and I actually managed to stay on the bike the whole time, like penguin walking or paddling across the road. But I fucked myself up pretty bad. When I woke up in bed the next day, there was blood everywhere because it was a late night ride. But anyway, so then I was like, fuck, gotta get another bicycle. And this time I purchased a reputable bicycle, the one I have now, which, hard to say. Some people say, I don't know, buy once, cry once or whatever. Just depends. I mean, sometimes you may want to try a hobby for cheap and see if you like it before you spend money. Sometimes you may not. But anyway, I got this bicycle, and when I got it home, this bike was like $1,000. So, I mean, I understand the economy is like a bit sketchy, and businesses make money, and there's probably like a small child from China assembling the bicycles. But for $1,000, you'd expect like an entry-level degree of like acceptability with your bike's assembly. But anyway, I got it home, and the fucking brake rotor was rubbing against the caliper assembly. So, and then I called the bicycle shop, and they were like, oh yeah, you fucked it up by putting the wheel in, which is not true now that I've spent a lot of time doing bicycle maintenance. But I mean, you can rectify all these things. That's the cool thing about a bicycle. no matter what you do, you can always fix it. It's just a frame with some bolt-on components, which is really cool. If you're interested in learning bicycle maintenance or anything like that, it's very accessible because you can't really fuck it up or ruin anything. If you don't know what you've done, you can just take it to a actual bicycle mechanic and they'll fix all you know, whereas compared to a car where if you fuck something up it may be extremely costly, you need like a ram to work on, etc. All you need for bicycles is like a bicycle stand really, and even then not strictly speaking. So from that point onwards I just gradually began fixing my bicycle myself and working on it, because I'm so remote that the fucking closest bicycle mechanic is like 4 hours away anyway, right? So like 8 hours round trip. We also save lots of money and you can customize your bike however you want. The other thing I think is that like, whether it's a car mechanic or any mechanic, and this isn't their fault necessarily, but no one's ever gonna work on your things as well as you are, or with as much commitment and integrity as you will. Someone may be more knowledgeable than you and do a better job than you from a technical perspective, but once you understand what you're doing, like no one's really gonna go the extra mile the way that you will to maintain your own things, right? So there's that. And I also just think that like maintaining a bicycle is extremely fun and interesting. So I fell down the rabbit hole of being like an amateur bicycle mechanic. That took me probably like 5 or 6 months to learn everything, to the point where I can like disassemble and assemble and service my entire bicycle now, which is cool. And funnily enough, that's the part that I ended up enjoying the most, just working on my bicycle. Riding, it's cool, but I don't know. So anyway, the other cool thing about bicycles is that they're self-powered. You can just ride them forever basically. No fuel in the event of an apocalypse, etc. Car coming, I'll let him pass. People are being on the whole pretty courteous today. Probably a lot of like chill caravanners or whatever. Hey, I caught it. It was a chill caravana. Anyway, yeah, and I mean, they're relatively simple and their designs are just genius. Like, cable actuated fucking brakes for shifting is just cool. Even the design of a derailleur, like, very interesting to me. Probably not to anyone else, but to me. So yeah, I guess that's the thing. I was just, yeah, became enamored with fixing and working on bicycles, and yeah, that's pretty much it really. So, I mean, yeah, that's really the fucking full story. I can talk to you guys a bit about the work I've done on the bicycle. Probably won't be that interesting, but I don't think we have anything else to do. So, beautiful day. So, what have I done? I replaced my tyres to GP 5000s, which have been pretty good. Not the best for off-roading or dirt, but that's fine. Originally, as I said earlier, I was having many problems with punctures, and I went the other way. I installed like tire liners and fucking slime-filled tubes, but they're so extremely heavy that it's like riding a tank, which isn't fun at all. And I've gone the extreme other end of the spectrum, just as light and fast as possible, just accepting I may get punctures. That's it. Roads like these, I think you're fine, but as soon as you go off-road here, you're fucked. Even this shoulder I'm skeptical of in case there's like bindies or goat heads here. I'm not sure if winter makes them go dormant or not. I actually wonder if all the fucking like condensation and moisture like softens them up so they don't puncture as much as well. I assume they like kind of dry out in summer and that's what lets them get brittle enough to puncture things, but I could be wrong, I have no idea. I have to look that up. But anyway, yeah, so I went through a big kind of tire phase, I guess. And then I installed these grips, which is actually really helpful. I thought they'd come in handy for something like this, and they did. What else? You'll see here there's a shift lever, but this was for the old front derailleur system, and I've since converted that to one chainring crank system, slightly longer crank lengths, and obviously replaced the bracket to Holotech Shimano from a square taper bracket. That was pretty fun. And yeah, the new gearing is good. I like the simplicity of only having a one stack drivetrain system. I mean, especially in context such as this, right, where we're in the middle of nowhere for like 130 kilometers. In my opinion, don't really want added mechanical complexity. And mostly speaking, the extra gears up front are for hills and stuff, which I'm not gonna have here. It does like widen your range between gears, which, as I was talking about earlier, sometimes you'll feel like you're fucking like either not going fast enough or going too fast for your relative effort. But I think that's a relatively marginal thing to give up for what you gain in aesthetics, mechanical simplicity, etc. Oh fuck, this saddle position feels way better actually. I don't know why I had it back so far. Way better. I'm so glad I did that. Fuck, I'm numb there. I actually can't feel any of my body. I'm hoping I'm gonna defrost at some point. Okay. I might take a drink as well. One thing I want to do is like drink quite a bit when I get thirsty as well, so that I don't get dehydrated. Anyway, so that was the gearing system, and then I ran all my cable housing again from scratch with compressionless brake housing, and just did better cable runs and routed them better. You would be so surprised by how like poorly bikes come assembled. What else? Changed the derailleur, installed a new derailleur hanger, waxed my chain, installed new brake assembly, new rotors. Pretty much it. But if you think about it, you get to the point where you're riding 130 kilometers, it's like every little bit of that added mechanical efficiency adds up, you know? On a fucking grind like this. On a track like this, no pun intended. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think we have anything left to talk about for the next 100 kilometers. So, we're kind of cooked, but it is a beautiful day. Alrighty. Yeah, I won't bother keeping the camera on the whole time, I don't think. So, what I'll do, I'll keep touching base with you guys for the next, like, I don't know, every fucking 10 kilometers, or maybe every half an hour or so. Maybe even every hour, to be honest. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Probably every hour, to be honest. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in like an hour. If you don't hear from me, I've died. Okay, so update. Oh, my knee is stiff, but that's fine. Jesus Christ, I'm about to get going. Okay. So, good news. I've I passed a sign recently and it said that where I'm going is only like 60 kilometers away basically, which means we're halfway done already. We've only been riding for like 2 hours, so we're making extremely good pace. That was one of the fears I had, just that I would ride and not know how far I'd gone and be exhausted, and eventually I'd stumble across a sign and it would say I still had like 100 kilometers to go, but making crazy pace. So don't want to get too kind of cocky or count my eggs before they hatch, but feeling, oh, turn just skipped. Feeling pretty confident actually, to be honest, that we're gonna make it. Here is just a random cow in the middle of nowhere. Hey buddy. I feel really, really good. Knees a bit stiff, but that's just something that's been happening to me in general. Jesus Christ, that kangaroo was like fucking completely cut in half. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, knees a bit twingy, but I've got to fix that with some physio. It's just been playing up in general, but it's not gonna prevent me from finishing the ride. It's just a bit twingy and stiff. Mentally feel extremely good. Physically feel extremely good. I don't feel like my cardiovascular system is at risk at all. My legs feel very, very strong. I'm just chilling really. So here is just a random cow in the middle of nowhere. Hey buddy. This grass reminds me of like Pokemon for some reason. Long grass. I just stopped for some lunch. I had another peanut butter honey jam sandwich, the goat. That's my second one today. I had one before I left. So energy systems are all charged. I thought I'd be like running through food and water, but I've only really had a bottle of Powerade and a couple sandwiches, so I don't anticipate getting that much more hungry either. I think when I'm like 30 kilometers out, I might have my Red Bull to kind of start celebrating, and a packet of chips for some salt. And I've got some salt with me as well if I need it, but I feel really balanced out at the moment. Beautiful day. Yeah, really happy with how it's going. Dream run, actually. Had a few cars pass me when I was stopping for lunch, which is, I guess, like a bit awkward. It makes you wonder if they're wondering whether they should stop for like some random person 60 kilometers from civilization on the side of the road, if they're stranded, or whether they just keep going. But I gave them a wave, I guess, like a happy wave to indicate I was fine. I don't know if that helps or hinders in terms of them knowing it's all good, but whatever. Another car coming up now to pass. Getting right over. I've had a couple of big trucks pass me, which is a bit sketchy, but once again, it's all good. Yeah, but if I don't die from this car, which I didn't, it's good. Then I dare say we're on a victory lap essentially. Here comes another car. Love when they pass me like that. Why would everyone not just pass you like that? Anyway. Yeah, this is low-key like way easier than I thought, to be honest. So yeah, that's it. So I don't think I really have too much else to report on. Might check back in at like maybe 10 o'clock, and then I might crack a fucking Red Bull and listen to some music, I guess. I'm a bit hesitant about listening to music because of the cars. I want to be able to hear them past me, but I could turn off noise cancellation. It's still going to be a bit sketchy. Probably shouldn't, to be honest. I might play it from my speakers or something, my phone speakers, I guess. But yeah. Righto, I'll see you guys in like an hour. I was gonna do like a time lapse of this stretch because it looks pretty cool, but I can't really find it on my camera. I can't be fucked stopping for too long on the side of the road. I feel a bit awkward with all the cars going past, stopping in case they think I'm like stranded, but I might just try to make like a edit of this in post, speeding it up. Oh fuck, look at this. It's a good thing I started filming. Check this out, emus. Hopefully I didn't get attacked actually. I'm not sure what the deal is. There you go. Fortuitous. Emus are low-key terrifying. So, hopefully they don't try to murder me. Man murdered by emus. Excellent. This hill coming up looks a bit tricky. Wouldn't normally be tricky, but like 70 kilometers in, I'm a tiny bit tired to be honest. I may have spoke to you soon earlier, but I think I've just done a couple of slight inclines and you can't really tell for certain around here, so that might be why my perceived effort is higher. I think I might just fucking sprint this hill or send it and hope there's like a decline straight after, which I'm assuming there will be, at the very least a flat. That is literally how hills work, I believe. Hear another car coming. One thing I forgot to mention earlier as well is my butt is really sore. It's numb. I really should have wore like padded shorts or something. It's really the only physical complaint I have. I'm just numb. But that's fine. Not really a massive issue, honestly. Oh, this hill is grueling. What time is it? 9:37. I might have another rest at like 10. I might even fucking dare to look at the GPS at 10 if I have service, which I don't currently. That's something else I forgot to mention. I have no phone service, so I'm a bit cooked if something happens, but really, nothing could happen, I don't think. Yeah, I think 10 o'clock I might have a rest, eat some chips, eat some salt, drink some fluid, check the GPS. Okay, I might do this hill and then I'll let you guys go for a bit longer. Oh fuck, I'm just gonna stand it. Feels better, I think, anyway. And better to get off my ass. Nah, my legs are gassed actually. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I might downshift. There's a very strange noise coming from my bike when I downshift. I can't be bothered looking to see what it is. I'm assuming it's nothing critical, but I'm trying to stay in the highest gear just in case, because I don't want to break down. But I don't really have a choice for this hill, I don't think. Oh, fuck me. I think it might just be the cable end hitting the spokes or something. I'm assuming it is. I can't think of what else it would be. Okay, hill done. I will... Oh my god, is that another hill? We'll go back to high gear soon. Send it down the downhill section. Jesus Christ, that's a big hill. Fuck me. Back in the high gear, no noise. Is that a road train? Nah, it's just a caravan. I think. I might get off the road actually, just in case. I typically don't like to do this, but yeah, it's a road train. Fuck that. You'll see how little space there is as he goes. I think that's probably the wise decision, to be honest. I think that's a sensible decision. It was nice, flashed his lights as you'll see. When we waved, it'll give me a bit of encouragement. Alright, let's just fucking send it. Road's nice at least. Oh, I'll get a break here on this downhill. I think that reinforces my thinking that I probably shouldn't listen to music. I would say. I am flying down this hill, which is good. Make up some time and effort. The funny thing is, if you look at this truck, he's not going that much faster than I am, considering it'd be going like 110. So it makes me think I can cover a car's distance in about like a third of the time. So theoretically speaking, I should do this trip in like 3 to 4 hours. And we're like almost 3 hours in, so I think by 12, I dare say easily we should have it locked in, but we'll have to see, I guess. But yeah, no music. I don't even think I'm gonna do speaking music, to be honest. Oh, dare we see what the sign says. 15 kilometers. Not sure how far the nearest town away is. Not sure I'm not sure how far away where I'm headed is. Okay. Anyway, I think I might let you go. There's not really too much to talk about, and then I'll pick you guys back up at like, I don't know, in half an hour or so. See you guys. Okay guys, I've just receded into the bush to take a piss. My bike was here, so it's funny to think people would have driven by and seen around a bicycle here. That would have been strange. I'm a bit delirious at the moment. I'm pretty tired. I was probably a bit cocky earlier when I said it was easy. I think it turns out that the latter half is significantly more difficult than the first half. The other issue is that there's no fucking shoulder here, so I'm like constantly having to, shit, I didn't fucking lock this. Oh, fuck. So the other issue is that I'm constantly having to fucking wait for cars to pass, which is annoying. And yeah, anyway, I'll wait for this car to pass. Most of the time I'm just fucking riding, but even just earlier some car came right past me, which was a bit sketchy, but that's fine. Otherwise I'm feeling pretty good. I'll wait till this car passes and I'll keep talking to you and get back on my bike. They were nice at least. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm fine. My fucking knee's stiff. Bit tired, but feeling still very optimistic about finishing this. I'll pretty much just do it out of fucking spite and stubbornness at this point, but the car thing is tricky. I'm like constantly having to look behind me. Like, because it's so remote, you get fucking paranoid about random noises, and there's the wind noise, you can't really tell if a car's coming. But that's fine. That's part of the adventure and the challenge and the fun. The other thing is, I actually have no idea how far I am. I still don't have any phone service. So I'm only really guessing. So, see how fast the car's going as well. So psychologically it's a bit tricky, because I don't really know if I have like, I don't know, 40, 30, 20 kilometers to go. That's fine, we'll just keep going. We'll get there when we get there. But it would be cool to know how much longer I had, to be honest. Haven't seen a sign in a very long time. But other than that, just grinding it out at this point. What time is it? 10:20. I'd like to think in the next 1 hour and 40 minutes we'll make it. But I don't know, pace is really weird. I was killing it in the first half and now I'm not sure how it's going. So anyway, all of that's fine. I'm just grinding. Other than that, not too much else to report on. I'm extremely numb. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The only person in history that's had a sorer faster than me is Elton John. That's what I've been thinking about for the past half hour or so. Anyway, yeah, that's it really. I'm just thinking. I mean, I just stopped for a quick break. I didn't eat up my chips. I just didn't feel like it. As far as I can tell, I'm not short on electrolytes, that my body doesn't feel like salt. So I'm trying to keep sipping my Gatorade. If my body doesn't feel like eating, I'm not gonna force it to. I don't think there's any point. I don't think it's that much of an endurance event for my body. Like cycling, what, 120, 130 kilometers? I don't think it's that physically taxing if you have decent legs. That's the beauty of bicycles, I guess. So I don't think I need to be too paranoid about my nutritional needs. Physically, I don't know, I'm feeling like a bit fatigued. Not even physically fatigued, I guess just like psychologically a bit over pedaling into the abyss. Like I said, especially when I have no idea where I am or how far I have, but that's fine. And yeah, a bit bored almost. Like, I would like to listen to some music even, but I think that would be a terrible idea, especially now that there's no shoulder. So, and it's just like taxing listening for cars every 2 seconds and turning around as well. Anyway, that's a lot of complaining. Overall, I mean, I couldn't really ask for better on no mechanical issues. Good time initially, good weather, so couldn't be more grateful really. It's a good run. Okay, I will reassess with you guys in like 40 minutes. We'll do a check in at like 11. See you then. Okay, some interesting updates. I still have absolutely no phone service, which is okay. Surely there can't be that much longer to go. What else? Oh, fuck me. The reason I just stopped is because I had an insane cramp. Things were going too good, and I was thinking it was pretty much locked in, and I got the wildest cramp, specifically when I stood up to pedal. Hopefully I've fucking stretched it out now, but we'll see. I don't think I'll be standing up again to pedal. I don't think it's an electrolyte thing. I think it's probably just muscle fatigue, to be honest. It's randomly pedaling 100 kilometers out of nowhere. It'd probably be a bit of a shock to my muscles, I imagine. So I think, yeah, nutritionally I'm balanced still, hopefully. The good news is there's a fucking shoulder on the side of the road, which I am extremely happy about. Literally blessed. I got a second wind, like in terms of my cardio. I'm feeling pretty good. I have a sense that I can't be too far away, which is very motivating. And a car drove past and beeped their horn and waved at me, which is good. That gave me a lot of motivation, surprisingly. It's funny, the little things. And when I was stopped, a few cars, I figured out a system. When I was stopped, I gave a few cars a thumbs up as they passed by to indicate I wasn't in any kind of situation. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got a fucking caravan, goats running around on the road. But yeah, that's been helpful. So people are really, really nice in that respect, I think. I think as I get further out as well, people get more and more shocked that there's some random person on the bicycle out here. So, yeah. I've been really lucky as well, just by random chance I've caught most of the good stuff on camera. I would love to get that car beeping at me on camera and waving. He seemed pretty like spun out, but other than that, I was lucky to get like the truck and all these animals and stuff, so can't complain, honestly. I don't think people would normally film the entire 5-hour ride as far as I'm aware, but I don't know. Anyway, but in summary, overall, I mean, my cramp seems fine now. Feeling good, feeling positive, feeling stubborn and bitter. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it now, even if I have to crawl, really. So I would love to know how far I have to go though, I have no idea. But surely it cannot be too much far away. Further away, I think my brain's not working. All right, 10:42. I'm hoping, well, we'll stop and update 11:30, but, oh shit, here we go. Speaking of the devil, 38 kilometers, the Oasis Hotel, that's where I'm going. And the name starts to make sense to me now, Oasis Hotel. And it appeared as an oasis as well, as I was pondering. Cold beer, counter meals. I'm going to get a nice cold glass of Coca-Cola, a nice big steak and some chips. Please, for the love of God, I hope they're open. I have no idea if they are. I didn't call and check. And this town has like maybe fucking 20 people in it, so I don't know, but I hope so. 40 kilometers, 4, 8, 12. Okay, so that's like a third of the way left to go, which 38 kilometers, that cannot be that bad, right? Like, the way I've been trying to get myself through it mentally is I tell myself, like, I've run 5 kilometers before, right? So 40 kilometers just means I have to run a 5 kilometer 8 times, but do it on a bicycle, which can't be that bad, surely, on a flat road. So anyway, I think I might hit the mark, maybe 12 or before 12 or anyway, whatever. So I think that's it for the update, but I will keep you posted maybe 11:30, but I can smell victory, I can taste it. Yeah. Things I'd do differently next time, actually, I probably wouldn't. I've been carrying 3 liters of water on my back this whole time, because I thought I need it, but I've not even gone through my water bottles on my bike yet, so I probably wouldn't carry this weight next time, but in retrospect, I still think it was the right decision to take a lot of water. You know, I think that's reasonable. Other than that, I think setup's been working fine, really. Surprisingly, I haven't really been hungry either. But once again, makes sense to take food in case. So, but yeah, other than that, I can't complain, good run. But I'm a bit over it, but I don't know. I'm excited at the same time. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys at like 11:30, which will be in 45 minutes later. Okay, so I've decided, pretty tired, not gonna lie. But I am eating like an elite athlete. Salt, random block mystery bar, and Doritos Cheese Supreme. Eating like an esport athlete. Anyway, I don't know, pretty tired to be honest. Slowing down a bit, but I know I'm gonna get there. I'm just grinding out, so I'll have a 5-minute break and then I'll hit the road later. I am low-key cooked, to be honest. My knee really hurts. I'm cramping in both legs now. And I've just hit a wall. I mean, I'm pedaling, but nothing's really happening. My body just doesn't really seem to be producing any energy or anything. I don't know if I'm glycogen depleted because I haven't really felt like eating food. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I don't know. Probably just fucking fatigued in general. Seems reasonable. I've been riding for like 5 hours now. Coming up to, I still have no idea how far out I am. And no shoulder either, which is the worst part. If I had a shoulder, that would be way better. But anyway, onwards we go. You can probably see why I would like a shoulder, but all good. Anyway, like I said, purely bitterness and stubbornness, I'm gonna finish this, but I am pretty cooked, not gonna lie. I was overly optimistic earlier, for sure. But generally you have to be positive, I think, so whatever. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm hoping there's only like 20 kilometers left. That seems doable. I mean, anything's doable. I do 50, but fuck, I'm keen for it to be over. Yeah, I've nothing really left to say. I'm so cooked. I'm so crampy. I'm so numb. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the finish line. "20 kilometers, baby. Let's go." Easy. So easy. 20 kilometers, easy. We've essentially done it. Just gonna grind it out. 20 kilometers, piece of piss. Shoulder. Flat road. Momentum. The tides have turned. Second wind. Okay. So, I've run 5 kilometers before. All I have to do is fucking coast on this bike for 4 or 5 kilometer runs. Shit's easy. Or even just fucking ride 10 kilometers and then 10 kilometers left. No one's stopping fucking 20 kilometers short. Alright. Okay, I think this should pretty much be my last stop. I am, yeah, legs are jelly, blah blah blah, cramping, but I've had a good run. I mean, I'm being motivated by the fact that there literally cannot be that much fucking longer to go, surely. And I probably shouldn't even be stopping because my knees are that fucking stiff. My whole body's that stiff that, oh my god, getting going again is fucked. But I don't know, I just thought I'd turn the camera on, stretch, for like 10 seconds. As you can hear, I'm pretty much over it, but yeah. Anyway, so I think I'll just fucking record the whole thing at this point until I get in. I'm assuming I can't be longer than like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away, let's say. My fucking camelback. My fucking camelback has been, the straw's been pressed against my mic the whole time as well. So if my audio's cooked, I'm gonna be sad. Anyway, I'm just trying to keep myself sane at this point by yapping. I really miss the shoulder as well. That makes a huge difference. Not feeling like you're gonna get run over. Imagine coming all this way and getting run over, and the last like 5 kilometers, I'll be fucked. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I keep telling myself surely it's around the next corner. And it must be this time, surely. $12 currently. That was our ETA. So I'm hoping not too much longer. I've fuck all left to say basically. I'm pretty sure I've got a fucking headwind as well. But that's fine. Such is life. I don't even know that I've enjoyed this that much. It's been a really great challenge, but I don't know, it's not been, I won't say it's been fun. I hope I get a sense of accomplishment when I get there. At the moment, I'm just so tired and done with it. I'm just trying to push through the exit. I really want to fucking stand up to pedal as well, but I feel as if I'm a second away from going into convulsive spasms everywhere if I move my legs the wrong way. So I'm just going to lock into this position and grind it out. Surely I'm almost done there. Reflection. Glad I did it. It was cool. Would I do it again? Probably not. Probably not for another like 10 years, 20 years. I don't know if I could do this in fucking 20 years. Was it hard? Yes and no. Physically, it wasn't easy physically, but I don't really feel like I was pushed that hard physically. Mentally, probably like medium difficulty, not terrible. At no point was I close to quitting. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I guess it's just monotonous. And psychologically not knowing where the finish line is, that's tricky as well. I will say that. But good story anyway. I wonder if anyone else has ever done this stretch. Even like just getting up off the seat, I want to stretch my legs, but that's how I cramped last time, so I'm just locked in at the moment. a glass of Coca-Cola with ice, chips, gravy, the largest steak you have. I'll take a cow, a whole cow, medium rare, vegetables, lots of salt, and just get a funnel directly down my gullet. Oh my fucking god, it never ends. Never ends. Complaining does help though. That's what the Stoics used to say. Complain whenever you encounter a mild inconvenience. Here we have an emu. I wish I had a lasso so that I could capture it and use it to pull me the last leg. I do not have that energy, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. I wish someone would fucking tell me how long I have to go as well. It's the other thing. Surely it must be less than like... I dare say it's less than 10 kilometers. If not 5. It never ends. Never fucking ends. Okay. After this crest, an oasis will appear. I know it. It won't be another passage of endless road. We're going to will it and manifest it into existence. Because I'm slowly losing my mind. I don't know, I'm beyond tiredness and beyond physical fatigue. I'm just sick of fucking riding this bicycle. I'm just over it. I'm bored. Oh, I need dopamine stimulation. I need some brain rot. I need some TikTok, some YouTube, some Facebook, some human interaction. I would like to sit. That would be sick. Sitting on a seat. I think I'm going to stand for it, but then I'm going to sit on an actual seat. And it's going to be heavenly. It's going to be really good. This ties back to what I was saying earlier. There is a millionaire out there right now sleeping with a bunch of supermodels, and that's cool. But he's desensitized to it and he's sick of it. But within the next half an hour, I'm going to be sitting on a seat, and for that 1 minute, I'm going to be the happiest person on earth. And that's the theme. Adventure. What's better? Being on an adventure, or the relief of returning back to comfort once your adventure finishes? That's the entire structure of every narrative ever created, really. Hey, I'm just yapping to get through this bicycle ride. But it's okay, because after this crest an oasis will appear. I may have a mental breakdown if it's more road. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Okay. If it's more red after this, I'm gonna try to send it and just hit like a really good pace to finish, because I'm sick of fucking meandering and puttering along. I don't even feel puffed, like it's just my legs. I don't want them to cramp from exerting too hard. Otherwise I could be riding a lot faster, I think. Oh my god. I can't even remember if I fucking crossed the crest that I was thinking about, or if it's ahead. I think I may be delusional. This is what it's like to watch someone slowly lose their mind. Holy fuck, I'm so over this. I'm just gonna ride harder. I'm just gonna stand up, surely. Yep, that's fine. I don't think my legs care what I do anymore. We got a shoulder, that's good. That means civilization is afoot. God, my hands are numb. This is fucked. This is actually fucked. I'm over it. I give up. Send a helicopter. Dude, this cannot be possible. No way. Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck. There is just no way, dude. How? Kangaroos, enemies. I don't know how these motherfuckers run around all day. Oh shit. I'm actually losing it. Oh my god. Stats. Okay. 5 hours, 120, 30 or 40 kilometers, I don't know. It's cooked. I honestly think if I was in civilization and I knew where the fuck I was, this would not be an issue, especially the last stretch, but Jesus Christ, I just want an endpoint. I'm in purgatory at the moment. I'm just pushing a boulder up a hill. Every time I come around a corner there's more red. It's fucked. Hey, I see a sign up ahead. Please, for the love of God, tell me how far I am. Nope. That does not help me at all. If I had been more astute, I would have taken note of the increments in which this measurement sign was decreasing, so I knew how much distance I'd covered, but I was too mentally cooked to. And now, yeah, I'll suffer because of that. Oh, fuck me. Surely they would put signs for the approaching town, no? Surely. Is this it? Surely. We've got a very strong headwind to finish it off as well. That's okay. I don't care what you throw at me. I'll walk it if I have to. An eagle. Truck's turning 500 meters. Does that mean it's the end? Let's see how far 500 meters in is and figure out if we've done that 40 times. Seems reasonable. Holy fuck, my hands are numb. My knee is really cooked as well. I have to start physioing it pronto. I have to lose some weight. I have to physio my knee. And I have to strength train twice a week. I'm cramping. And I have to do jiu-jitsu 3 times a week. I have to become a skilled jiu-jitsu competitor. And I have to work a full-time job. I have to be a productive member of society and contribute to society. And I have to finish this bicycle ride. I have to make it to Angonia. This is looking to me like we're getting close. Surely. Shoulder, that's good. I'll take it. Holy fuck. Oh my god, brother. Surely. Dude, it is like so close. Legit. Surely. There's no way. How the fuck did I do like 60 kilometers in 2 hours and it's taking me like, that was unnecessary. Really unnecessary. Like, just go around, brother. I'm irritable. Oh my god. How did I do 60 kilometers in like 2 hours and it's taking me like 7 hours to do 20 kilometers? How the fuck is that possible? Truck's turning 500 meters. Okay, so that was 500 meters in like, I don't know, a few minutes. So 20 minutes times a few should be an hour. So by my calculations, we can't be any more than like, I'm gonna say 20 minutes to be generous. We can't be any more than 20 minutes away from reaching the destination. So that'll put us at 12:30. Let's just say by 12:30, I should fucking be there pretty much. How about that? I don't know what's happened, dude. Have I hit a headwind? Fucking hell. Have I hit a headwind or something? I feel very disconnected from my body. I feel completely numb. I can't tell what movements are going to lead to cramping. I think my mental faculties have deteriorated or declined to a degree. I don't think I feel too thirsty. I don't think I need salt. I think I'm pretty much balanced. When I stop, I might finish the rest of my Gatorade. This is fucked. Cooked. I'm cooked. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna not complain for 10 seconds. No, this is fucked. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's mostly the numbness that's getting me, I think. I can't feel anything. Jesus Christ, it's just so painful. Okay. Surely, I'm close. I'm literally I'm taking note of how much I'm moving at the moment. And I'm not fucking moving at all, I'm crawling. I think I'm basically walking. So, surely, I have to just fucking cycle properly, right? That's what's happening. Just have to push myself and cycle into this headwind. I think that's where I'm going wrong. I need to keep the pace up. Now I'm moving, I think. Fuck. I think I'm cooked. I physically can't keep the cadence up. So I'm theorizing that I just haven't been moving for the past few kilometers. Also, my fucking neck and back are cramping. This is gonna be the worst video. It's just gonna be me complaining for 6 hours. Justifiably so, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. I just want to flag down the next car and I say, mate, how long to Angonia? Just wondering. Give me a tow? No. Dude, next time I'm wearing fucking padded shorts when I do this again in like 10 years. I don't care how gay it is. I'm even creaming myself up. I'm lubricating everything. Jesus Christ. A road train. A road train. I'm a road train. Ugh. Fuck me. This road train is gonna give me motivation. Because this dude's on meth and he's been driving for like 24 hours straight. And if it doesn't kill me, then I've got nothing to feel sorry about for. Nothing to feel sorry for. I don't know. Okay, that wave can take me to the end of the road. I wonder if, because I've been riding on the shoulder, it's giving me heaps of drag. Because this seems like I'm going fucking 60 times faster. Wow, that is so depressing to think about. I probably would have been there by now if I'd used this part. I think that's it. I mean, I think I'm doing the same effort and I seem to be cruising at a good speed now. Let's test the theory. Normal cadence. Normal cadence. I'm pretty sure that's fucking significantly slowing me down. Holy shit. I don't know, dude. Holy fuck. How is it possible that the last little bit could be so hard? I think I feel fine. I'm just bored, numb, want it to end. Jesus Christ. God, my neck hurts as well. Okay. Okay. I know I'm nearly there. I'm just cruising. I got it. Oh, my legs are pretty tired. They're threatening to give up, but I know I'm like 5-10 minutes, a few kilometers away. Funny, like, here's the funny thing. How far could you go provided you knew there was a finish line? I mean, to me, I'm done at the finish line, right? But let's say they move the finish line back 1 kilometer. Sure, obviously I would do that. 10 kilometers, I would do that. 20 kilometers, probably. 100 kilometers, no way. So, where is the fucking, like, edge of what you are willing to do? I think David Goggins has talked about this, but a big factor for, like, humans pushing is knowing where the finish line is. If you make someone run and you don't tell them when they're going to stop, versus you tell them, okay, run as hard as you can, keep going for 10 more seconds and you're done. Okay? They're gonna do it all the time. Keep going for but if you told them as hard as you can for 15 seconds and then stop, they would as well. So it's like, where's the intersection between a human's physical limit and their psychological limit? My fucking left knee is cramping somehow. I didn't even know that was possible. Anyway, same with fucking martial arts, UFC, anything. Psychology, dude. Mental game. How far can you push yourself? How long until someone breaks? I'm past complaining, I know it's pointless, and I know I'm almost done. Am I optimistic, happy? Not really, I'm just like resigned. I'm like, okay, I'm done, basically. That's the truth. I think 100 kilometers would have been like a good fucking distance. Whatever I did, 130, 140, bit out there, to be honest. I think this is the part where it stops being fun or reasonable. Dude, is that it? I think I may see, I may be hallucinating in Oasis. I think that may be it. Dude, that has to be it. I think. That's it, I'm sure it is. Oh my god. On 1 kilometer on left. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ. And the speed limit's slowing down as well. Woo! Let's go. Oh my fucking god. I made it, I did it. That's the thing about an adventure. You never know what's gonna happen. Was I gonna make it? I suspected so. I had an inclination I would make it, but you never know for sure. So, unless fucking God strikes me down, sorry for the blasphemy, not intended. Unless God strikes me down right now, I've made it. I kind of knew I made it fucking 50 kilometers in. I just did not intend to stop no matter what. But having done it, Jesus Christ, that feels good. It did end up providing me with some euphoria. Woo! Let's go. Yes. Oh my God. Now to stand, sit down, eat, chill. It's gonna be good. Dude, I can't believe it. That's fucking ridiculous. 40 kilometers. That's pretty good. Am I proud of myself? To a degree. I don't think it was like a crazy feat of fucking human capability or anything, but to do randomly on a fucking Saturday morning, I'm pretty happy with that. You gotta give it to yourself. Fuck. So, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. It was a pleasure having you guys to keep me sane, really. Let's do a sprint to the finish. Fuck it, I don't care. That's as good as I got without cramping and dying, but I'll take it. And here we are. Slightly less efficient than car, and definitely less enjoyable, but we have made it. Woohoo! Oh my fucking God. Thanks. Oh yeah. You should have given me a lift.